As always, a little maintenance to keep things looking pretty. Now, the good thing about maintenance is the more you prune, the faster the blooms open up. Look at these white vincas. Good thing about those, they're self-cleaning, and when a good breeze goes through, those blooms are gone. We have a formal garden in this area with this mysterious sidewalk leaning out to it. Absolutely beautiful. We have the boxwood um, hedge around each symmetrical bed with the walkways and a beautiful fountain in the center. This is a nice formal garden with the limelight hydrangeas. Absolutely beautiful. And we did a window box. This is how it looked a few months ago. Before and after. We alternated the pink and white in patience in this flower box. For the past couple of days, it has been very hot outside, and we have a couple of cool days on the way. So it's a perfect opportunity to get out and do some maintenance. Um, and in this video, we're going to have some before and afters, and also the progress in different locations. The caladiums have really been doing a great job this year. Nice and shiny, and they are really solid. We have had a couple times that we weren't able to water these, and they are doing just fine. They handle the heat, very forgiving plants, and bring color like madness. Look at the one on the right. It's shiny, and as they get more mature, they get more detailed. This is the shade bed that we did earlier this week with the coleus, the caladiums, and the Carmen begonia. That Carmen begonia sits out in the front with those glossy leaves, and it complements the coleus on both sides. Janice is doing some maintenance. She's pruning the leucanthus, and they are surrounded with calabacoas. And when I first saw this flower, I was like, oh my goodness, it's done. But as upon closer look, I see more buds coming out, and once he prunes off those, they're going to be opening up at a very fast rate of speed and be absolutely beautiful. You'll see the updates. Look at this bed, this pot here with the purple calabrax and the caladium. We put the caladium to one side, and this one has really been doing good too. Just going to go through and pinch off some of these spent blooms. Now, if it was windy outside, all of this stuff would be gone. But we're just going to go through, and as she pinches, it speeds up the blooms, and these blooms are absolutely beautiful. They have a swirl in the center, and with those purple veins, they look absolutely beautiful with that caladium sitting to one side. Because when she moves this pot, it's going to be up against the wall, and it'll be seen from almost all the sides except one side. That'll be the side that's against the wall. So we put the caladium with the height toward the back. It's got that splashy pattern up there, little freckles. This is a flash caladium with the pink in the center, and as it goes outward, it transitions into a red with a green margin. Stunning. We have some baby caladium leaves opening up down here. And in the center, check this out. There's one that's rolled up. If I can keep the camera still, look at that. You get a good look at it. And as they grow, they flap open like this. Beautiful. And the splatter is pink, a brighter pink. The center is pink, and then toward the very middle is red. And these are absolutely beautiful. Got the new leaf growing. This, I don't even see not a damaged leaf on this flower, not a burnt leaf or anything. If I could find some wood, I'll be knocking on wood because this plant, this pot's doing really good. We have it in a spot that gets way more than 8 hours of full sun, and it's doing fine. We just keep it watered and, well, basically just keep it moist. I don't think I've been letting this one dry out between water. It dried out once between waterings. Now these geraniums. Now I've had the soil on this one get like really, really solid, like almost like concrete, and they are still looking good. As a matter of fact, there's several pods that have blooms that haven't even opened, and it's doing fine. It's doing fine. It's got that deep red color to it. The leaves look good, and the creeping Jenny, absolutely wonderful. This pot has a built-in water tray. And over here on this bed, she's gonna go with the longer pruners, and she's able to get in between and clip without having to bend over. And she'll be able to do all the maintenance on these geraniums. Now that hand basket, we'll probably take that over to the table and do that one in the shade. Just going through, clipping all the way to the growth point. And these are going to be ready to go. It's just a matter of getting rid of the spent blooms, and that encourages the other blooms to open faster. I've been looking at the leaves on these plants, and they are really green for the temperatures that we've had and for the position that they're just out in the middle of the yard. No shade whatsoever. And I mean, I'm really happy with them. They're doing really good. It's just that we just have to get out here and prune them faster than what we're doing in order to get the blooms quicker. But other than that, I have no complaints. This is good. Geraniums are beautiful, and mosquitoes cannot stand them. This is one of my favorite plants. Easy to care for, can handle the heat, very forgiving when you forget to water, and fantastic. This hanging basket here, next cool day we're just going to go ahead and plant this right on into the bed. And out front, we have the Boston ferns this year. We usually go with the Kimberly Queens. They have more of a vertical habit on the top of the plant, but the Boston ferns are bushier and floppier. They are huge and beautiful. We're going to be using these for the next couple of years in this spot because they look good and they do fine. Now this bed has an assortment of different things, and some of the pots here were just put here just so that the sprinkler would hit them, and they're going to be going to different locations. This caladium is staying here. That's in the ground. We have this geranium with the pink and the very hot pink margins on the blooms. And I'm going to go in close on this Gerber daisy. Orange is in there. There's several other blooms. We're definitely going to be doing updates on that. The fire pit with the pink geraniums. The dipladenias with creeping Jenny hanging over. The gravel. This is a nice spot in the morning because it's nice and shady in the morning. And we can just sit back and look at these dipladenias. You can see that nice bloom that hasn't opened. And Janice just went through and checked these out. Added a little soil because the roots were exposed on a couple of them. And I have no complaints. I know there's a good chance we'll be using these next year, but probably white. I think she's going to switch over to white next year. Look at those blooms. The way they glisten in the sun. That creeping Jenny. Wow. Look at that. I'm going in close on this bloom with the yellow center. Absolutely beautiful. If you like this content, like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to get our videos.